What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Kind of a little interesting episode. Been working on for a while. Inexact Science 101, so to speak. Comparing NBA players, past and present, to NHL players, past and present, and in their dynamics to their respective teams more than anything, and what they mean overall. Don't look too deep in it. This is more of a fun piece I've kind of worked on. See what you guys. I really appreciate the feedback. What you guys think? But it's top 10. Sports Center style. But number 10, it's not. It's more of a dynamic between two teammates. The Oklahoma City Thunder with Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant, and the Chicago Blackhawks with Pat Kane and Jonathan Taves and Anthony respectively. Durant's on par with Taves. Taves has already won the cup, but you look at those two guys. They got to be the team's number one option night in, night out, and it should be the job of Kane and in Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook, to facilitate that and make it possible. Kane's erratic play is what doomed Chicago to Game 6 against Phoenix. In Game 6 against Phoenix, Taves was there. He was an F1 presence, had some great scoring opportunities, but Kane doesn't have the intangibles that he does, and I think it's the same thing with Westbrook. I think Westbrook's a great player, but Durant's the man. He got to be the man on that team. He's the best scorer in the NBA. Period. End of story. The end. He's won 3 straight scoring titles. Guy's unbelievable. But it's the way it is. Number 9, Kendrick Perkins and Sean Thornton. I actually thinking of Perkins as a Celtic, not a member of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Team we just talked about. But him and Sean Thornton are both won championships in Boston, using tenacity to protect their more skilled teammates. You look at what Perk did on the title run, and how they had him in Game 7 against the Lakers back in 2010. He would have put Gasol in his place on many times, and Sean Thornton's intensity and grit throughout the Bruins Cup run last year was an integral part of their success as a team. In keeping with the Boston theme, at number 8, Kevin Garnett and Cam Neely, two Boston athletes, past and present, that really epitomized what it meant to show up, work hard, bring a high intensity level, and still put up great offensive numbers. Neely scored 50 goals, and Garnett was not anymore, but 2010 guy that could really do a lot. Play finesse and play up front, so play straight up. So that's those two former Boston athletes. Number 7, Tim Duncan and Mark Messier. Both of them are born winners, and both of them have a great tenacity level. Tim Duncan's the best power forward of all time, even better than Sir Charles. And Neely's the best Messier's the best power center of all time. They're both consummate winners. I think Messier won 5 in Edmonton and 1 with the Rangers, and Duncan's won 4 with the San Antonio Spurs. And they're great. They're two of the best players. They're one of the best players in each of their leagues, I should say. And really, the epitome of winning. Number 6, Larry Bird and Joe Sakic, the epitomes of class, and also winners. Both played their whole careers with one franchise. Obviously, Sakic had to play at 2 cities, but both clutch. Look at some of the threes Larry Bird hit in his career, and some of the goals that Joe Sakic scored. Sakic's the all-time leader in overtime goals in the history of the NHL, and for no other reason besides that, give him the benefit of the doubt. And he, the success Colorado had, one of those 2 cups, and the long playoff runs they had also. He was critical. Him and Forsberg. He was the guy he went to down the stretch to bring it home. Number 5, the Dishmasters Generals, Steve Nash and Adam Oates. Obviously, Oates retired without a cup, and Steve Nash at the end of his career really doesn't have a ring yet, but passing ability. Nash played hockey growing up in Vancouver, but the ways they can still facilitate to their teammates. Nash, one of the all-time assist leaders in the history of the NBA, and I think Oates might actually be the all-time leading assist leader, all behind that guy named Gretzky. He's an okay hockey player out of Ontario, but Oates belongs in the Hall of Fame, no doubt about it. Number 4, Robert Horry and Claude Lemieux. Both of them were hated in their respective leagues. Robert Horry could really get under your skin, and that's what Claude Lemieux's whole game was. They both won rings on multiple occasions too. But they were that X factor on championship teams that other teams just wanted to beat the shit out of, to put it bluntly. But they help teams win, by being hated. Number 3, Kobe Bryant and Sid the Kid. They both won gold at the Olympics. They both won And though they might have bad reputations of being whiners and yappers, they're the best at what they do. You can't argue with that. That's what it is. The preeminent faces of the league. Two of the other preeminent faces of the league, at number two, LeBron James and Alexander Ovechkin, actually boys, which is ironic. They're both physical beasts that can do a lot offensively, but neither one of them's got it done in the playoffs, and they both have good postseason numbers, but then mocked by critics for not a lack of postseason success. And this might actually be the year for both of them, so that's something not to look at. And number one, Carmelo Anthony and Ilya Kovalchuk, both played in small market teams and eventually shot their way to markets in the New York metropolitan area. And both have great offensive skill sets and can score at will. And that's pretty much it. They can score at will. Melo's an awful defender. Kovalchuk's gotten better with this two-way play, but still he's a lot to be desired, And there's so many ways Carmelo Anthony can beat you, with a J, a three, post up, take it to the hole, burn you from the free throw line, and same thing with Kovalchuk. He's got so many moves in his arsenal, but neither one of them's won anything, and they both force their ways from smaller markets to the Big Apple. That's all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that kind of a threw it together, but give me some feedback. Stay tuned for more episodes of the Power Play with CJ throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.